Last year, Google gave us the Pixel 3a and 3a XL, so we had some choice between either a smaller or a bigger phone. But up until now, what with all the literal flood of leaks about the Pixel 4a, nothing really has been mentioned about a possible XL variant. So this comes from a factory in Vietnam that is rumored to be making and producing Pixel 4a phones, the first time that any Pixel phones have been made in the country. A Vietnamese blog reports that a source inside the factory, which assembles the upcoming Pixel 4a, has mentioned the two variants, both the 4a and the 4a XL. The leaked pictures show that there are a couple of different variants of the Pixel 4a, both the 4a and the XL, with a slightly different design, and more importantly, that camera bump is looking different on the back as well. One of the versions is called Sunfish, which is the code name for the Pixel 4a. We know it's coming with a Snapdragon 730. We've seen the benchmarks, 6GB of RAM and a single 12 megapixel sensor back there. According to the pictures here, the information from the factory and, well, the reviews that are coming out on the Pixel 4a from a Cuban channel, we know that it's going to have a plastic build, plastic buttons and a mid-range feel overall. If we can believe the source anyway, it does look like there is an extra camera unit on the 4a XL. Definitely not the same as the other variant, which the source says is the Pixel 4a. So this could mean that the XL version actually adds a second camera to the camera unit, which is obviously a big deal for this series of phones. We don't yet know whether they're going with a 2x telephoto like in the Pixel 4 series, or whether they're going to change it up and add an ultra wide this time. For now though, I think we should take this particular one with a big pinch of salt, because Google actively leak information about their products before the launch. We have everything about the 4a. Well, we have absolutely no information whatsoever. No even hints that the 4a XL is coming, apart from this sketchy source from a Vietnamese factory. I guess we will wait and see if the XL is coming too. Not long to wait now. The first week of June has been tipped to be the official launch date for that product. And recently we've also got more information on the upcoming Pixel 5, which should be launched towards the end of this year. And this is looking like another big change for Google and some steps in the right direction. With the Pixel 4, we got a couple of unique things. One of them was what Google call SOLI, which is their very unique miniaturized version of radar that they put in the phone that can sense movements around the phone. And they use this for another function that they called Motion Sense. This enables you to make some gestures around the phone, swipe your arm over it and change songs, for example. Whilst it sounds really cool in practice, I mean, miniaturized radar is pretty cool. In reality, it was inevitably a little bit clunky and not very user-friendly. Plus, the inclusion of SOLI meant that the Pixel 4 just had a massive bezel, and that is just something that a lot of consumers don't really want in a smartphone these days. A new report from 9to5 Google, though, tells us that Google are thinking of doing away with SOLI, and that means we can actually get some smaller bezels, which is only a good thing. To be honest, if the Pixel 5 came with the design of the Pixel 4a, at least the screen to body ratio, a good Snapdragon 765G chipset, maybe a 90 or 120 Hz OLED display, swap out that zoom camera for an ultra wide, and you have a really good Android phone with all the stock Android goodness. There have been some shakeups. Apparently the head of Google not happy with the way that the Pixel 4 series sold. It didn't do very well overall in terms of units sold, and a few top execs have left, including those responsible for all the cameras and imaging. So definitely some important people have left Google, but that may give them a chance to shake things up a bit and come with a different strategy with the Pixel 5 this year. Subscribe for all the latest tech news and videos. That's it for now, but I'll see you in the next one.